Dear students, by seeing the screen you would have understood that today the topic is globalization. So at first we'll discuss the definition of globalization. So see, globalization from an economic perspective can be defined as the ever increasing integration of the world's local, regional and national economies into a single international market. So what they're telling is like, when we think of globalization, that means that we are integrating everything, like every local area, country together, and we are saying that it is ever increasing because it is keep on increasing, it is not stopping anywhere. So the integration between all the countries are increasing, like local, regional and national economies into a single international market. That means we are thinking the whole world as one single international market. So something to be considered as globalization, four things should be fulfilled. So here they are telling economic integration can be broken into four main areas. First point is free trade across national boundaries of goods and services, so that, for example, it becomes as easy for a firm in London to sell to a firm in Poland or Vietnam as it is to sell to a firm in Birmingham, Manchester or Belfast. So it is like, for example, there is a firm in London, okay, and they are now producing some product or services and they are selling it to countries like Poland and Vietnam. So the sale process is same as if they have to sell inside the UK, maybe in Manchester or Belfast. So that's why it is telling there should be free trade across national boundaries of goods and services. Second point is free movement of labor between countries. In the same way that there is currently free movement of labor within the UK or within the EU. For example, free movement of labor means one person can go to another country and work there without any restriction. Now think of EU. EU means European Union. So European Union is a trading bloc where there is free movement of labor between countries. So if you are in Paris, you can go to Switzerland and you can work there without any restriction. Or if you are working in like Latvia, you can go to Paris and work. So that's why they are telling there is a free movement of labor between countries. A third point is free movement of capital between countries. Now see, if there is a UK pension company might invest in China, or the Chinese central bank use some of its foreign currency reserves to invest in the USA, or a US company buy a UK company. So capital means financial assets, right? You can tell about like you are in UK and you want to invest your capital into China, that you can do. Or if we think about share market, from UK you can invest in a Japanese share market or in an Indian share market. So that's why I'm telling there is free movement of capital. Then we have the next point called free interchange of technology and intellectual capital across national boundaries. Now think of an example. A South African company can license technology from the USA on exactly the same term as a US company. Or a US firm can protect its patents in China on the same term as it can in the USA. So, a UK company can use its own patent and technology in a factory in Brazil in the same way that it could in one of its UK factories. So, today we have first learned what is the definition of globalization. Like, this is the best definition of globalization we can get in any book, so please note it down. And these are the four factors, right? Within when these four factors are fulfilled, we can say that there is a globalization. So if you want to take notes or you want to read from this, you can take a screenshot also, or you can note it down. So today we learned about globalization.